Good evening, OLFMs. It is your daily update from me on Thursday, April the 16th, 2020, here from 315 St. Paul, where there has been construction going on all day outside our building. And I can tell you that although this office has felt like a war zone for the last 2 weeks, it finally sounded like one today as well, and it's just stopped, so I finally have a chance to record this video. Quick update on where we're at. We are whittling down the list of courses that we still have to figure out solutions for. There's a few left. Courses like Biology 1001, 2131, 2341, 3131, 3231. We've got some physics courses, some psych classes, and then some of the trades classes and the ABE ones to figure out. But we're coming for you. We're really close, and that feels great. We have so many alternate assessments, which seemed like a great idea at the time. So many alternate assessments flying into curriculum services. And they're being reviewed by IDs and passed along to production, and we're trying to get them up in courses as quickly as we can so we can notify students once they're there so that they can do that work. A reminder as you're designing these alternate assessments to come up with some very clear instructions for your students. And again, remember that really it's almost impossible for these not to be open book. So you can have certainly, academic integrity kind of pledges at the beginning of those if you really want to make sure that the students are saying that this is their work and those kinds of things. But really, it's impossible to restrict them from looking at anything other than the computer or from leaving their desk. Give them enough time to do the assignment. Find ways, if you can, where they can rely on their notes. So an open book test can work really well. And again, CALT has some good resources up on their site. We've got some other resources that have been prepared by IDs, and talk to the IDs about this because they've got lots of great ideas that they can help you with as you're thinking through this. So reach out to us if you've got questions about that. We are trying to get all those things up and running. For the courses that have ProctorU, as I was mentioning yesterday, there's probably over about 50 projects in the queue with production, but they're working incredibly hard on this, and it's unbelievable how hard people are working. So wanted to fill you in on that. Students, we've been hearing from them, and you know what? They're grateful to know that all this is being worked on, and they've been pretty understanding so far. So I really appreciate your role in helping to communicate with the students, and that's much appreciated. So that's sort of where we're at in terms of the exam situation. Hey, it's April 16th, 2020, and would have been my mom's 80th birthday. She passed away in December 2018. It's funny, and she didn't want a service, didn't want anything like that. So my sister prepared a sort of a card that we gave to people, just telling them a little bit about her, and it's we're all going through some rough times right now, and I'll maybe attach this to the email. My mom said, she was insistent that there be no weeping or gnashing of teeth. That was her phrase at her passing. So we made a list of things that we think she'd prefer we do if we are ever tempted to weep or gnash our teeth. And one of them on that list, well, two of them on that list, I'll say, is watch for what's funny, what could be funny, and what should be funny. Notice who laughs with you and make friends with them. I think it's also good to notice who doesn't laugh at those things, and maybe stick with the people who do. But one of them on there, and I think this is what I'll leave you with, it says, thanks someone for what they do and who they are. Maybe you know this person, maybe you don't. There's a lot of you who are LFMs who we've never had a chance to meet, who are out there doing all this work for us. There's a lot of people on our team working in their homes right now, working all over the place. So I just want to say thank you for what you're doing. It really is making a difference for us and for your students, and for all of us as we just try to keep going through all this. So thank you. Hope you're well. Stay safe. And we will talk to you tomorrow with more news from 315 St. Paul. Signing off. It's Pandemic Paul. Have a good night.